My name is Ronnie Jaegermann. I'm an active director of Waterways Technologies. I'm 61 years old, married, with 5 kids, and I got involved with. I'm actually an entrepreneur. I've been a CEO of several public Israeli companies that are traded outside of Israel. Became an investment banker in 2011, and all I ever did in life is have taken Israeli technologies companies and listed them, raised capital of them outside of Israel. I got involved with Waterways in 2018. I met the CEO, Ohad Haber. I immediately liked the area, liked the business, because I thought, it's a great story to bring Israeli irrigation technology and list it around the world. We took the company public. Well, first did a pre-financing round in Canada and Israel. In the end of 2018, we raised about, I think it was roughly just under $2 million at 17.5 cents. And we took the company public a couple of months later through an RTO, raising another $3.1 million, and listed the company as an Israeli irrigation technology, AgTech irrigation technology, on the venture in March of 2019. I am daily involved in the company. I'm an active director. I don't just sit on the board, but I'm daily active with what the company does, with its strategic plans, with its financing, and advice to the CEO on mergers and acquisitions. So that's pretty much what I do for the company. The company is a wonderful company because it does one thing. It creates smart irrigation projects for farmers around the world. By smart irrigation, I mean we are based on technology which was invented in Israel and provides irrigation technology, which we call drip irrigation, which comprises really, instead of flood irrigating plants or fields around the world, we use an irrigation technology which is called drip irrigation, which means you take hoses, put them on the field near the plants or near the roots of the plant, and instead of flooding using a lot of water and fertigation, you just drip. You have holes in those hoses. The holes are positioned right on the roots of the plant and are dripped. So both water and fertilizers are transported through the hoses and dripped to the root of the plant. Now that's you think it's simple, but this whole system, which we put, we could put 120 hectare, it doesn't matter the size of the field, okay, is very highly computerized, which means that there's a control unit. There are filtration systems. There's about 1,000 components which you put on this sort of irrigation system. And of course, the heart is the control unit, which is completely computerized. And by meaning of computerized, it says this is the right plan of opening, closing the hoses at this and this time of day, at this and this amount, at this is this pressure. The water goes through one set of filtration too. There's so many things that are controlled through the computerized control unit, and that is what we excel in. And the company comes in not from a manufacturing position, but from a systems house position. So if you want to irrigate cannabis, or you want to irrigate blueberries, it's two different systems. And we, Waterways, as a company, we're not bound to one manufacturing technology. So we source our components and we put the right components to the right crop, to the right area. And that's what we excel in. That's how we grew the company. So by doing that and utilizing all that knowledge, It's both agronomical knowledge and irrigation knowledge. We serve our clients best. And by using this sort of technology, we're able to grow the company from about 10 or $12 million of sales when we first listed, maybe 15, to this half year of 2021, we did already $12.1 million in sales, which were about 73% growth over last year, year-over-year sales. We turned the company profitable. We have a 10% positive EBITDA. And we do irrigation projects from China. We wake up in the morning. So our business starts with our Chinese subsidiary, which sells roughly between $1.5 to $2 million a year to our Israeli business, where we sell. We just announced that. We have a very good cannabis irrigation business, which started actually with a Canadian company, which chose us as a prime contractor. Everybody knows the company. It's called Cronus. And we were the prime contractor for Cronus facility in Israel, developing a unique IoT system for them. And then our business in Ethiopia, which is the same time zones that starts in Israel, works. And when we close our business in Israel, or if it's afternoon in Israel, our Northern and Southern American hemisphere starts. We have a very good operational business in Peru, which is one of the countries we sell to a lot, same as Colombia, Central America, and in Canada, believe it or not, we have a fully owned subsidiary which sells to Canadian farmers, irrigation and other agricultural supplies. We have put a system that we want to grow through mergers and acquisitions. And what we did in Canada, which I think is very interesting, is after we went public and we have funds to do it, we located a Canadian irrigation distributor in Hartnett Grove, which is south of London and Ontario. We acquired its asset and put John Paul, which was the CEO, to be the head of our Canadian business. And we were able to grow the business from normally $2 million a year to about $4.5 to $5 million this year. And we'll continue to grow in Canada and then go to the United States as well. So I think that's pretty much wraps up where our business is today.